How does the Sinaloa Cartel finance its operations? Have you ever wondered how one of the most notorious drug trafficking organizations in the world manages to fund its vast operations? The Sinaloa Cartel has developed a complex system to finance its activities, primarily through large-scale drug trafficking. Let's break down how they do it. The cartel generates enormous cash flows by trafficking drugs like fentanyl, methamphetamine, heroin, and cocaine, particularly targeting the United States market. Once they have this cash, they need to convert it into usable funds without attracting attention. This is where their strategies come into play. One common method is bulk cash smuggling. The cartel physically transports large amounts of cash back to Mexico. They also use a technique called structuring, where they deposit smaller amounts, typically under $10,000, into multiple bank accounts. This helps them avoid detection by financial regulators. Another tactic is trade-based money laundering. The cartel uses legitimate businesses as fronts to disguise illegal funds. For instance, they might buy electronics or clothing in the United States with drug money and sell these items in Mexico for clean currency. They manipulate trade invoices, either over-invoicing or under-invoicing, to move value across borders without transferring cash. Front companies and shell corporations are also part of their financial strategy. The cartel operates various businesses, such as car washes and restaurants, that mix illegal proceeds with legitimate earnings. This makes it challenging for authorities to trace the money back to its criminal origins. Additionally, the cartel employs intermediaries and corrupt financial institutions to facilitate transactions. Sometimes, entire banks have been compromised to assist in laundering operations, allowing the cartel to bypass standard controls. In recent years, the Sinaloa Cartel has also started using cryptocurrencies. They convert bulk cash from drug sales into digital currencies through networks involving brokers, particularly from China. This allows them to move money globally while avoiding traditional banking scrutiny. Finally, the cartel collaborates with international money laundering groups, especially in China, to move funds and procure chemicals needed for drug production. These connections enhance their ability to finance and sustain their operations. In summary, the Sinaloa Cartel's financing relies on a mix of cash smuggling, trade manipulations, front companies, corrupt financial channels, and modern digital laundering methods. These strategies enable them to continuously fund their drug trafficking operations while evading law enforcement detection.